Oh yeah! Yeah, fuck yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah, break my pool table, you dirty pudding! Oh, I'm gonna fill you with cream!
You know, I should be mad. I mean, that is my Christmas pudding. I bring it out, it dances on the desk every year. It's tradition. But that right there, that makes for some sweet fan art. Fan art of it!
Ooh, that's hot!
Glory to that kind.
Well, I'm back at it again. It's your boy Shady here for another legit loot review. Just like last Christmas. The way Larry moves his mouth.
This! What is this man's skin?
Say hi to my good nephew here.
Very impressive.
Okay, last Christmas was like Santa taking a big old fucking shit down my chimney. But hey, I'm gonna pick the game this year. And you're probably thinking, Shady, you gotta pick something good like Santa and Kagura like you used to do, or, you know, something even more sexier. Well, there's a new Leisure Suit Larry game out, and, can't be as bad as the last one. Right?
The new Leisure Suit.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Okay, I've had time to think. It's just, the last one really got to me, man. And it's left Leisure Suit Larry month in tatters, with only the obscure games left, and this one. And let's just say, I ain't that optimistic.
A younger and more slimmer and taller Larry. It's either gonna be good, or... sure.
So I guess the mob at Assemble Entertainment got the rights to distributing the Larry games. As of now, it's one of their flagship products. Hey, if it brings the IP back to life and keeps it on Steam, I'm happy. But I'm not too sure about games like Pizza Connection 3 or Pizza Creator. That Italian grin is giving me the anchovies, man. So after laying in nothingness after the dick pic incident of the Kickstarter game, Larry wasn't looking too good. Hell, the Reloaded game looks so clipped together, I really didn't like the hammy animation. Even for a Kickstarter venture, the older games looked more schlick. So anyway, out of nowhere, this team called Crazy Bunch with Assemble dropped a trailer. Now at first, not being the original Larry's voice, I was quick to dismiss it, but after hearing the fans cry out, they swapped it to the original voice actor. Good move on their part.
More devs should listen to their fans. I mean, it really does help to improve the game and bridge the gap from, you know, the consumer to the viewer. You know, I mean, it only took me 5 years to bring the fucking microphone that close. Fucking heard you, son. Bit late.
Booting up the game, we hear the old Larry theme in a new brassy beat. I gotta admit, it kind of feels like we've come home. I'm just hoping home isn't a cardboard box soaking outside a moist brothel sewer line. The old quiz is back, much like the original to check your age, though this time they're catered to me. I mean, if you don't know what a Tamagotchi is...
I mean, do you? I mean, if you don't, then I can direct you to some YouTube family-friendly content like, you know, the old Jake and Logan Paul. Yeah. Thanks, Susan.
Larry wakens in some sort of lab. Not the first time he's done this, but it's surrounded in mystery. When he crawls out of the conveyor belt, you realise he's got a lot taller. Also, our hero has been asleep for a very, very long time.
Oh, and lie. When I go on a fat bin, I sleep for weeks, son! That's a squeaky chair!
Most of Larry's friends are dead, and the future of phones and social media is here.
Watch Matt Pat jump on the theory train to work out where Larry's been in this time lapse.
Game theory! Larry time traveled and is now sans Undertale. But hey, that's just a Five Nights at Freddy's theory.
Featuring the Pope. Straight away, the animation is so much more crispier than the Reloaded remake they did. You can tell every character's joints have been established. Walk cycles are smoother, and even the subtle background animation and art direction really does feel like an Larry original.
Hey,
What the hell was that?
Let's check out Lefty's, the classic bar of Larry games of the past. Heading into the bar, we stumble upon Lefty with one eye missing, the bar still in its sleazy ways, and a vlogger. Thus, the culture shock for Larry hits. People film themselves in the future, take photos of their food, and even flick their phones to date.
Ugh, some guy keeps talking to me. I'll call you back later.
What's a woman like you doing in a place like Lefty's?
Well, the reviews sure didn't get me here.
The subtle touches of the room, such as an original pixel portrait, is a nice touch to the nostalgia. Now, the menus being a notepad changes up when you find a phone chilling out in Lefty's toilet. A nice way for the game to also transition to the 21st century. Cutscenes, too, are recorded like Instagram. Well, in the game it's Instacrap, each saved to your phone.
Like most crap we save on our phones, though, to be honest, on mine, it's mostly hentai. I mean, Larry will learn about hentai eventually. It's important. Ooh, nice.
Now, the plot of this adventure revolves around the prototype prune we found, with this Cortana-style thought inside.
5, 4, 3.
Easy, jeez. You're touchy.
Self-destruct suspended. Please indicate current location.
No.
2. Self-destruct suspended. Lefties located.
We return it to the print store only to meet BJ the creator and Faith, our main love interest for this venture. In the future, it isn't just about solving puzzles to bang chicks, we need to work our way up on the dating app Timber. Gathering enough points, Faith says she'll let us take her out.
You'd be surprised how persistent I can be.
Larry, I don't have time for dates, so I just hook up through Timber.
I think Larry went into auto mode, honestly, though, because I don't think she's going to do that. But hey, we've been given one of the most powerful apps Larry can use. So once he actually understands it, we open the floodgates for some sexy encounters.
I mean, there is a girl who dresses up like a unicorn. I'm a sick fuck, and I want her to sit on my wiener.
Also, locations. They are filled with some amazing details and characters, such as these vegan hair bun douches which scream today. The developers are well aware of what annoys us the most about people of today, and aren't afraid to use that as comic foil. The comedic timing is spot on. A merger of current era and Larry era style of joke telling really does work quite well.
And it's all gluten-free.
Gluten? Just what is that?
Breathe evenly, Everett. Remember India.
Puzzles are quite challenging, so talking to everyone and looking at everything is a must. There is a handy feature for that by pushing in the wheel on your mouse, showing what can be clicked on, and less of the unnecessary scenery can be clicked on, so it eliminates the padding you may never bother to see.
And you're probably wondering what the girls are like. Well,
There's a rocker chick, a cam girl, a gym junkie, or even a unicorn freak. I mean, it's all levels of girls in this Freaky Larry spectrum.
Larry! You made it! Romantic light, my costume. You really earned the next bit. And since I saw in your Timber profile that you like Scroonicorn, I will grant your wish.
and there's some guys too. I'm not even kidding.
Now, don't get your nuts in a twist. It ain't making Larry gay, but it plays on the joke that he's willing to hook up with anything he can, and well, they make sure that Timber gives him the opportunity to meet guys too. The one downside to the app is that some of these people are just there for the visuals, though the references to other games is beyond cute. I like that, but some of these characters would have been really cool to see, even just for the visual gag, not so much for just swiping left or right and getting nothing out of it. Other references from point-and-click games of past leak into the screens of the game, such as Monkey Island and even Deponia.
I'm kind of shocked. I love this more than I thought I would.
I actually really don't want to spoil this game. It has that classic Larry ending, of course, but there's so much more to it later in the game. With a weird sequence and a twist or two, you can see they were trying to make this a love letter to the game's creator.
And as for Al, I kind of feel a little bit disappointed for him. And as for Al, I'm just disappointed in you, man. Like, I know you feel shafted. You feel shafted because the team that previously ran Leisure Suit Larry ran it into the ground, and you don't really have much hope for it left. You really just want to hold the golden years of Larry in your mind. You want to forget everything else. Well, this team worked hard to make sure that this game was going to live up to your standards, or at least very close. It'd be worth checking out.
This is an email from a fan to Al, asking if he'd seen the game, as it has a lot of promise. Al responded. With such a short answer, he even complains about the title, saying it's lame.
Dude, have you seen the names of your previous games? I mean, this right here hits the fucking benchmark.
Look, I know you're salty and shitty about where Larry is now, and we aren't asking you to acknowledge where he is in the new game, but I can assure you they put their heart and souls into bringing him back. I think with Al's recent hit to eBay to sell everything that he has that has Larry's name on it, it does seem like he feels like the franchise has been destroyed. But you grew up in an age of comedy that no longer really sits the same way in this modern era, Al. The team for Wet Dreams Don't Dry did their best to stay true to your product and create something new. It's worth a look, dude, even just for the comparison. The real question now, though, is where does Larry go next? Stay in the future or return to the past? That's what I'm really excited for. I'm keen to see the next installment, and it's been a blast seeing something of this quality return to the PC screen. If this is the best we're gonna get, then it's okay by me. It's a pleasing.
Okay, the security word is approximation algorithm, but you have to pronounce it very clearly. Might not be that easy with the ball in your mouth.
No problem, baby. Although, what?
Now it's time for a bit of holiday cheer. Oh, Terry!
What the fuck's this?
Merry Christmas, you stinking trash panda!
Oh my god! You got me an actual girlfriend!
Well, yeah, it's sort of a...
Oh yeah, girl! Yeah, don't move, it's even sexier! Yeah!
Merry Christmas, peeps, and thank you for an amazing 2018. We've got more Shady goodness to come in 2019. So sit back, enjoy the holidays, and I'll see you next year.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!